Yo, what is up, people? Welcome to another week. Today, I am actually doing a video that was suggested by a commenter to watch vlog number 8, Hell and Heaven, and follow it by the performance about the song that they sung about. So yeah, let's do it.
Hey guys!
Hey! Okay, so we're gonna do a little recap of our weekend at Hell and Heaven Fest.
So we arrived there Thursday night, and well, the next day we got prepared to go and play. We were pretty excited, pretty nervous, and
Yes, excited and nervous, especially because of the weather. Like,
oh yeah,
we thought it was gonna rain.
It was gonna rain, but the weather was amazing. Honestly, it was like perfect. So we made it to the venue, and we were setting things up, and then the first band started.
Dun dun dun! Heavy metal band all
It
the
was
way.
like death metal, right? So we were like, we are not gonna fit in here. And okay, so the first one wasn't even like,
It was.
we thought it was really heavy, and then the second band started playing, and it was like even heavier. Woo!
We were the third band.
Yeah, we were the third band to play
in the main stages.
So we were pretty nervous that the people that were like the audience was not going to like us because we were not a heavy metal band, and it was a metal festival.
So let's keep an eye when we watch a performance from the show. Let's see if the fans like it.
And I was just afraid they were going to start booing and throwing stuff or something.
Yeah.
And
I think this is one of the things as well, because they're so young. They're very impressionable at this age. So yeah.
And when our turn came, there were, an hour before when we were watching the first and the second band, there weren't many people there. I mean, it was really early, and the festival was just getting started. So we really thought that we weren't gonna be playing for a lot of people.
a large crowd.
But okay, then showtime came, and there were a lot more people. But by the time, like half of the show, there were like so many people, we couldn't believe it.
It was like as far as you could see, there were still people. We were like, ooh.
I reckon they heard the warning. I reckon they heard the heavy stuff, and people were probably like, "Oh, it's not really my thing." And then they heard the warning, and they all rushed over. Maybe that's what I would do anyway.
Whoa! Yes. I don't know if it's our biggest crowd, but it's definitely the biggest crowd that we've actually like seen. So it was pretty exciting.
Yes.
And honestly, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
It was really
and it was really satisfying to know that they reacted well too.
Yeah, because we were pretty
I
scared
was-
they were not going
I
to.
was so happy when everyone started to clap.
Yeah, it was. And we had
all the way to the back.
it was. We had a couple of technical difficulties. My laptop fell on top of my leg on
dull knives?
Yeah. And I was like, oh my god, don't fall. And then my dad, I didn't notice until my dad just came like rushing in, and he was trying to like fix it without altering our metronome because it's from laptop. But apart from that, I just broke one drumstick this time, so
Yeah, you just
Just
threw it
one.
to the back.
yeah, I just threw it to the back, so nobody noticed. But you had the bass thing.
Yeah, so in Survive, the last song, in like the last like 20 seconds,
I
or
think
like,
so.
like the outro,
Yeah.
suddenly like I trip over a cable.
Oh, no.
And like the bass just like goes out, like
disappeared.
and it was like really loud, so it was like,
You could notice.
Yeah.
and so like I didn't know like where like what it was. I was trying to figure it out like while I like kind of kept playing, or I don't know. And then like I checked my connection, and it wasn't unplugged, and I was like, what do I do? And then Danny came, like she was like, what
Danny
are you
to the
doing? Why,
rescue.
like why are you not doing
Yeah,
anything?
I just remember like
And-
rushing to the other side of the stage and checking for the cable, like, okay, nothing happened, what can I do? And then just like, yep.
And so then after like we at that point, like I was just like clapping and everything because I couldn't play.
Yeah, I didn't have you in my in-ears. I just suddenly noticed you were like
clapping,
clapping.
and
I was like,
jumping because
why
like,
is she not playing? But I think you handled that pretty well.
Yeah, and actually we found out,
like here we came back home, and then we thought about it, and we were like, we know what it is. So like how can I explain this? Like, I have my pedal board, and in English, how can I say it?
Yeah, well, the pedal board goes to a direct box, and the direct box goes.
That's funny. They don't know how to say it in English. Oh, it's not funny. It's cool to see the progression. Like they're learning English. It's really interesting.
Goes
Goes to the amp.
console and to the
And
amp.
to the amp.
Oh, so the
and
thing
so,
was connected
yeah,
to
when,
the-
yeah, to the, I don't know if it was to the
pedal
console or to the,
No, to the amp.
to the amp. And
Okay.
so it just like, I just
I think so.
unplugged it.
I don't know
I-
which one of them.
Yeah, well, I tripped.
Well, either way,
Yeah, I tripped on the cable.
something
and
got disconnected, and that was
unplugged.
a problem.
But we
And-
didn't figure it out until we got here because since it's a festival and the next band
It was
was
just
already
like, run,
gone.
get out.
Yeah, it was like,
boom.
if it were
Yeah.
like the middle of the song, we would have fixed it, but it was like the last
It was
20
just the
seconds.
last-
But thankfully, it didn't happen like at the middle,
in the middle
of the
of
show.
the show. Yeah, everything went well, even that. And everything was perfect. Literally, after we stopped playing, just a while after, it started raining.
See, they would have learned a lot from the show of their boards and making it secure. So if they do unplug, it's easy to fix. Yeah, you know.
Really
God.
bad.
But
really
I'm not saying
Hail
like
and everything. Like
it was like a heavy downpour. It was
Storm.
extremely.
really. We're lucky to have no rain on our.
We were
set.
lucky, yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And after that, we did a couple of interviews. Well, a couple is not. It was a lot of interviews. And after that, we just relaxed, went back to the hotel, slept. The next day, we flew back here,
Yes.
and
It's
left.
such a shame though because we wanted to see the rest
The
of the
rest of the
shows
show.
of
But
the
because of the
festival.
rain-
But the rain was impossible, and we.
No, it was really bad. It was
It's really like
impossible.
really bad.
I'm really impressed because a lot of people stay there. And
No,
I'm
no, no,
like, wow.
Most of the people stay
extreme
there.
quantity of people stay
know,
there.
yes.
So, but I think it was a very cool experience. I would love to play again in Mexico City because,
It's
I mean, the audience was really good, and if we could have that experience again, that would be awesome. And well, I think that's it.
Boom. Happy Sunday, guys.
Yep. Ciao.
All right, and let's watch their performance of Dull Knives. This is the one that they said. What did they say happened? Oh, the laptop fell. So let's see if we can spot the laptop falling. I'm hyper focused on the laptop now. I'm not even watching them. Yeah, look. Yeah, they're right. Look, the crowd goes as far as the eye can see. Wow. Amazing. Wait. Her guitar. Look at the frets. They're like bendy. Like bending. Wow. Never seen that before. Oh, the laptop. I can see the laptop on the ground. The orange laptop. Where is it? Oh. See if I can find it. Pause. Do you see it? It's kind of on the side. Is that the laptop, the orange one? Yeah. There it is. So it looks like he just moved it slightly out of the way, but didn't move it too much so that they could continue the song. Very professional, in my opinion. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. The Warning just released Kerosene. So be sure to go and check out Kerosene. I'll put the link in the description to my reaction. But yeah, go check it out. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a lovely week. And you will see me this weekend watching some more of the Warning after movies. So make sure you check those out as well. And if you want to see them right now, feel free to have a look at becoming a channel member for a really cheap price. You can see all of my videos a week early. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, and peace.